Welcome to the Rush of Fear podcast, where we are covering Universal Orlando's premier scare event, Halloween Horror Nights, for our sister podcast, the unofficial Universal Orlando podcast. Today, we are actually kicking off a series of episodes where we will dive into the history of HHN, but don't worry, we'll try not to bore you to death. So, let the mayhem begin with Horror Nights 1991.
What a rush of fear.
Hello, everybody. I am Michelle, your host for today, and with me I've got the lovely Maddie.
Hi.
And the equally lovely Kenneth.
Oh, yes, I got lovely too. I was very much hoping that I would also be lovely. This is great.
In all honesty, I couldn't think of a masculine adjective off the top of my head, so lovely it is.
I wear lovely with pride.
Okay, good. All right, so let's go ahead and dive in. As I said before, we are going to take a look at the very first year of the event, now known as Halloween Horror Nights, which was known at that time as Fright Nights. And the tagline that first year was "Dying for a Good Halloween Party."
Yikes.
Horror Nights began its history back in 1991 when Universal Studios Florida unleashed its Halloween-themed Fright Nights. It seemed like a match made in heaven given the horror movie history of Universal Studios. Minuscule in comparison to the event we know now, Fright Nights was held over only 3 nights, the 25th, 26th, and 31st of October 1991, and would begin at 6 p.m. and end at midnight each night. Those are tiny hours. That's a short... Can you imagine such a short night of Horror Nights?
My goodness.
3 nights? Oh, that would suck.
The event featured only one house and no scare zones, but contained many shows. Actors even had to provide their own costumes and makeup. It should be noted also that while they were not yet called the Chainsaw Drill Team, chainsaw-wielding freaks did roam the streets of Fright Nights. The Rat Lady also made a very early appearance at the event, featured in the Dungeon of Terror, and a single night ticket that year would have cost you just $12.95 plus tax. That's where
Can you imagine?
That's crazy.
Oh my God.
$12.95.
I wonder how much a park ticket cost back in 1991.
That's a great question.
Oh.
Yeah. But $12.95, that's nothing. And I think it's funny, too, that their tagline was "Dying for a Good Halloween Party," because the whole reason why Universal decided to do a Halloween event at all was to kind of, I don't want to say compete, but they saw Disney doing the Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween events for families, and they wanted in on that. You know, They were like, well, we can't compete with Mickey's Not So Scary. We can't compete with that with families. So what can we come up with that will be kind of our own thing? So they were like, "Dying for a good Halloween party." I think that's funny.
Yeah, the emphasis is on the good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which after one trip to Mickey's Not So Scary a few years ago, I mean, I was not impressed. I felt kind of ripped off, especially being a pass holder to Disney. I was like, what? I paid extra for this? Like, I did not think...
See, I love, like, comparing the Halloween party to the Christmas party at Disney. I think you definitely get so much more for your money's worth at the Halloween party, because there's a special parade that you can only see at the Halloween party, and
which is a really good one.
Yeah, and like the characters are all dressed up, and there's a special stage show and special fireworks, and like obviously the candy and all of that stuff. Like, I don't know, I just think they do it well. Yeah,
They do.
I will say the Hocus Pocus show alone, I was like, okay, I would pay this ticket price just for that show by itself.
Yeah.
Well, like, put it at House of Blues or something, you know, like.
Right. Yeah. I mean, well,
oh my God.
So again, Disney's mostly for families. I know that there's a lot of us that love Disney, even though you don't have kids, but with kids, Mickey's Not So Scary is a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So, and that's kind of what it's geared towards.
I can definitely see that.
Yeah, so it's a good event for that. And like Maddie was saying, in comparison to the Christmas party, it's like night and day. Halloween party is so much better.
That means I'll just never go to the Christmas party ever.
Oh, yeah. It's really not worth your money unless you really, really like to spend that much money for a bunch of cookies, because that's basically what you're getting.
I was going to say, because I worked 2 Christmas parties these past 2 Christmases that we had it. And like, I saw so many families over and over and over and over again. And the kids were just like sugared up on like hot chocolate and cookies because the parents are like, we're going to get our money's worth.
Yes. Yes,
it's
exactly.
Like, yikes.
But both of those pale in comparison to what Halloween Horror Nights has become. So
absolutely.
I'm glad that Julie Zimmerman and her team came up with something where they were like, even if it's for 3 nights, let's just try something, because it has turned out to be a beast, and it's amazing. So
yeah, for sure. Kenneth, can you imagine having to bring and do your own makeup and costumes? Because I can't.
I would have just like been wearing my normal clothes and just looked like me.
Yeah. I would have been like, I don't even know, like, go full Carrie, just cover me in blood and I'll figure something out, I guess.
I've got like a Bulbasaur costume from Hot Topic. That's if that works. I can wear that.
Oh my God. Can I see you in that, please? Can we have pictures on Instagram?
To call it a costume is generous even. It's just like the bulb and like a dumb little hat of Bulbasaur's head.
Oh no.
I think I had to make the rest of it.
Our Instagram page needs that picture.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I'll find a way to figure something out. Because I had to make a shirt for the body because like it was literally just the bulb by itself. So I had to like buy a solid color shirt that was mostly Bulbasaur's color and then make felt little triangles to like Velcro onto it. And I don't have any of that other stuff anymore. So
Kenneth actually taking the time to put together a Bulbasaur just made my day.
Seriously. I'm so here for it.
Yes.
Oh, man. All right. Well, moving on with this year, we only had one house. It was called the Dungeon of Terror, and it was located in the Jaws queue of the park. And from what it looks like, it just had a cute little tagline: watches a full cast of madmen and monsters wreak havoc and mayhem within the walls of the dungeon's dark, dark depths. And as we said, this event did have many, many shows since it only had that one house. So let's go through them.
Yeah. So the first one we're going to talk about is Beetlejuice Dead in Concert, featuring the Ghostbusters. This took place at the New York Public Library, and it was a show which featured Beetlejuice singing parodied versions of songs such as My Favorite Things from The Sound of Music. And the Ghostbusters would then interrupt him and perform their own song and dance numbers. The show ends with the Ghostbusters and Beetlejuice departing in Ecto 1.
You know what that reminds me of, though, is Star Wars Weekends when they had the galactic
or hyperspace hoopla.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Like, why is Darth Vader dancing to like promiscuous women with his daughter, Princess Leia and Padme? Why?
Oh, that's so messed up.
Why is Beetlejuice singing My Favorite Thing from The Sound of Music?
There was a show. This was a show in the daytime park too. When I was a kid, they used to do it on the library, Beetlejuice and the Ghostbusters, and he would like possess them and like basically puppet them to singing like different like pop songs.
I have seen videos of that. Yeah.
I used to watch it every visit. I thought it was so funny. I like at that time, I don't think I had ever seen Ghostbusters. So I just kind of knew them mostly from the park. And I was like, this is awesome.
That is hilarious.
Oh my.
Ooh, here's a show. Chainsaw Massacre. This show featured chainsaw maniacs sacrificing unfortunate guests on stage, then tossing their supposed remains, plastic body parts, and blood, water, into the crowd, and was located on the streets of New York.
Dude, that sounds awesome.
Blood and guts. Blood and guts.
I wish somebody would throw a plastic body part at me. Like, do they have to give it back? Because I would have totally been like, yes, I'm taking my arm with me. Souvenir.
Yeah. This was worth my $12.95.
Yes. That sounds awesome. So, Kit, like at this year, can we like go to one of the stage shows and be like, throw me a body part, please?
Throw me something, mister.
Can I have that? It's just sitting on the stage.
Throw me something, mister. Oh my. This was like the Wild West. Like,
Oh yeah.
I can just picture Julie Zimmerman sitting on at a fold out chair at a card table, like in a back office somewhere, just scribbling on paper with like crumbles of paper around here. This is going to be a great idea. We're going to throw plastic body parts at people. We're going to use water because we love water at Universal.
People will think it's blood.
Oh,
This is great.
Oh no. Oh my goodness. All right. Well, moving on with our million shows that we have this year. Another one was The Cobra Woman. So along the streets of New York, we couldn't really find any information about this one. I'm pretty sure I've seen it though, like in a video somewhere. But it was literally, I think, just a woman walking around with a massive snake around her, like they do like on Hollywood Boulevard.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know?
Yeah.
Or like the parrot man that sits in front of the Orlando Eye and is like $20 for a picture with my parrot. Thank you.
Was it a real snake, you think?
I mean, the rat lady had real rats. So yeah, I assume it's a real snake.
Ooh,
Yeah.
cool.
I don't see why not.
Yeah, we have the animal actors. So it's not like we don't have animals in the park at all.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And then the next one, I feel like I have to like say this next one with like a voice, you know?
The Thunderdome.
Do it.
Thunderdome. Dum, dum, dum. So this show is located in Hollywood, and it was a sacrifice to the event. So the Queen of Darkness and her Thunderdome minions would find a traitor or spy, which was someone in the audience, usually wearing like a shirt from another park, to sacrifice. They would then lower him into a pit of acid, and when the body would raise up from the pit, there would only be a skeleton left.
Oh my
Awesome.
god.
Love that. They used to have that in the Waterworld show out in Hollywood. They would like dip a guy into like the vat of acid like they do in the movie, and then it would come up and like it would just be a vest that was left.
That's great.
I'm here for it.
And the fact that they put a shirt from a different park on the person,
Yeah.
that's
Fun
Yeah.
spot.
maybe some ears.
spot.
That'd be hilarious.
Old Town.
Yeah. The competition.
World.
SeaWorld.
Gatorland.
Shamu, you
God.
must be sacrificed.
do, Shamu, Shamu.
Yeah.
Y'all can't see it, but I did the hand motions.
And there have been minions at Universal since back here.
Wow.
Thunderdome
Wow.
minions.
Look at that.
Those
I
are
would have
evil
wanted
minions.
to be a Thunderdome minion for sure. Sounds
Oh, can you
dope.
see? They need an evil minions house.
The
That'd
the
be
purple
awesome.
minions.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, that would be funny. As much as we have had zombies, and I know I said in a previous episode like we need a break from zombies. I do think zombie minions would be really funny.
That would be
Ooh.
Yeah,
good stuff.
There's a way to do it.
absolutely creative.
Speaking of death, this next show is Dr. Death, another show located on the streets of New York. And it's a mystery because, again, couldn't find any info on it. Do you have any insight, Kenneth or Maddie?
Nope.
No.
Nope. Dr. Death. That's
I
just
assume
that's all we
it's
got.
it's another person cutting up.
Like a street performer kind of deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably
Most
similar
likely.
to like the little stages at Vanity Ball with like the surgeons just cutting people up on stage.
Oh,
Yeah.
That would be
that
my
is
guess.
So great.
There's a lot of stuff in New York. Wow.
It is
This-
the biggest area though, so
guess
it makes
so.
sense.
They were just throwing anything at the wall and seeing what sticks. They're like, what do people like? Just put anything you can think of out there and see what people respond to.
Yes. Literally, that's what this is. Okay.
Yeah.
So next is Dragon Breath. People like dragons, right? So we got to have a dragon. This show on the overpopulated streets of New York. Well, yeah, it's overpopulated because you've put everything in New York. Would feature a contortionist who would spit fire. During that year, it was part of the midway of the bazaar. So a fire spitter, fire breather.
Nice.
That's cool.
I wonder if that's the guy. You know that like tattooed forked tongue lizard man?
Oh gosh, yes. Who doesn't?
Yeah.
I wonder if that's him. I've seen him at Horror Nights. He had a show one year that I went. That was cool. Anyway.
Creepy.
Ooh, this next one sounds creepy.
Ugh. Mm-mm.
Ooh, the human pincushion. This show, somehow managing to find space in New York, was just a person performing acupuncture on themselves, possibly.
Fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of
Okay.
gross.
The human pincushion.
Yeah.
Seems a little dirty?
Yeah.
Like, do we clean those needles every single time? I have questions.
I'm guessing this must be like a person that does this for a living,
Yeah.
and they just
yeah.
Yeah. I can picture, though, just like walking through the streets of New York, like during this year, and it just kind of being like a state fair where it's like on either side of the alleyway, there's like the world's largest alligator, the world's
Yeah.
largest horse.
Yeah.
Like very tiny girl in cage. Like
the bearded woman.
The 3-foot man eating chicken
Yes, well,
from the
Yep.
Little Rascals movie. Did anyone else get that? Okay.
No.
It feels like Horror Nights or Fright Nights this year was kind of like a freak show.
Yeah.
yes.
More than like Horror Nights as we know it now.
Yeah.
Just as a side note, the 3-foot man eating chicken, they advertised that in the Little Rascals movie. They're like doing a sideshow thing. And then you go inside and it's literally like a kid who is the 3-foot man and he's eating chicken, like a bucket of fried
Oh
chicken.
yes, I remember that.
Oh my
Yep.
God.
LOL. And then there's Madame Couzelle, Gypsy Fortune Teller. Another that we could not find any info on, but somehow managed to find a spot on the streets
On
of
the
New
streets
York.
of New York.
I think they started stacking them like bunk beds, like multi-levels.
yeah.
Just like the human pincushion was sitting on Madame Couzelle's shoulders, and then somebody else was like Dragon Breath guy was on the human pincushion's shoulders, and there's like a
Yeah.
tower of people doing stuff.
Yeah. I
Love
think
it.
that's about right. Oh gosh, there's another one. It's not done. Oh my goodness. You know there's more to Universal than just the streets of New York, guys.
Guys, this is going to be an episode. I love it. All right. Magical Mania. Another show on the streets of New York that we don't know what it's about. But I can assume from the title, we're gonna read between the lines on this one, and I'm gonna guess it was a magician.
I don't see how you could make that kind of a leap.
No. That's stretching it, Maddie.
That's like my almost 21 years of school right there.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah. Inferring.
All right. You got a degree.
Context
We'll trust
clues.
Context clues. Oh man. All right, moving on to the next one. It is the Beetlejuice Graveyard Tours. Now, this is something I would have enjoyed. And I wish they still had it around. So this show includes Beetlejuice himself. Apparently, we can have 2 Beetlejuices in the park, unlike having Mickey Mouse twice in the park.
you. Yes.
There are multiple. He can clone himself. Yeah.
That doesn't
weird.
happen.
There's only
only
one
one-
Mickey Mouse.
There is only one.
Gosh.
He's just always where you are.
It's magical. It truly is.
Yep.
Yep. So Beetlejuice himself, as well as Jake and Elwood Blues, and then Norman Bates. Which, man, let me say that is a group almost as good as Christopher Walken and Dwayne the Rock Johnson on Disaster.
Yes.
What a party. And it primarily consisted of them performing a number of songs and dance routines on Expedition Boulevard.
What the heck?
Where is that?
Exposition. I'm guessing that must be like World Expo, like around where
maybe.
Back to the Future and the Wild
There's
Wild
not a lot of
Wild.
space back there.
No, and especially not back then, where like
No.
where Men in Black is now was like the Swamp Thing set or something. Like there was barely
Yeah.
anything around that area of the park.
Norman
Huh.
Bates performing song and dance routines? I can't picture that.
Me neither.
What?
But,
I can see him singing like like Bohemian Rhapsody. Mama just killed a lady in a shower.
Oh my god.
oh my God. Man, I feel like a woman.
Yes.
That was stewing.
Oh my goodness. This event
Oh,
sounds
man.
crazy.
Yeah.
For $12. It was crazy.
Seriously, the Wild West of
Bang for your buck.
Like, yeah.
Yes.
Dude, you're
like
leaving there with
everything.
plastic body parts and watching Norman Bates perform with the Blues Brothers.
Like,
Come on.
Right?
And Beetlejuice is in 2 separate shows.
I
There's
know.
2 Beetlejuices. That's amazing. All right. And moving on with some more shows. We have the Gravediggers. This punk rock band would perform on Exposition Boulevard, flanked by two Universal employees dressed as Laurel and Hardy to entertain the audience. What the hell?
Where was I when this was happening? Well, I was 1 year old is where I was, but
In 91?
How does
Yeah.
how does
Am I
somebody
older than
think
you?
of this?
Oh, no.
What?
I wasn't born yet. Never mind. Oh, my
Like,
God.
who says let's do this punk rock band called the Gravediggers and stick Laurel and Hardy next to them? Like, what?
Julie Zimmerman. Duh.
this event almost feels like they just wrote a bunch of just random things on paper and just like pulled things out of a hat. And they're like, okay, make that a show.
Yeah.
Punk band,
Yes.
Laurel and Hardy.
Grave
Do
digger.
it.
Great.
Perfect.
Gravediggers. Okay, that's the name of the band. They're a punk rock band, and Laurel and Hardy are there. Great.
This is
Next.
awesome.
Beetlejuice, Norman Bates.
Yeah. They were
Blues Brothers.
standing and just they had a bowl full of like spaghetti noodles. And they were like, all right, if this spaghetti noodles, like as we throw it, say an idea. And if it sticks to the wall, we'll put it in. And if it falls, it's
Yeah.
out.
Yes. That's so nuts.
The only way.
They had one of those big bingo ball like barrels that they spin around.
Oh my gosh.
They put a bunch of ideas in those little like ring containers and put it into like one of the
Yeah.
gumball machines. Put a quarter in it.
Oh my
God. I can't. Oh man.
All right, let's see what other kind of mess we can get into here. So, next we got the Pendragons. These are magical artists that would enchant one and all with effects and illusions that defy the laws of nature on the animal actor stage. Now, I keep wondering why they don't ever use the animal actor stage for HHN. So, maybe something happened here that they were like, oh, can't do that again.
Yeah.
I saw
Probably.
a magician. I saw a magician at Animal Actors one of the early years that I went. Brian Brushwood, I think, did a show there in, I want to say 2007, maybe. Yeah, I think that sounds right. 2007 is the year. I'm thinking of the friends I saw that show with, and that's the only year that makes sense. So I know I have seen a show there. So I don't know why they don't use it more often. I think it's because they
I don't
can't
know.
really do anything with the set. So it has to be like a show that doesn't require any kind of
Yeah,
Yeah.
because of
set.
the animals. Yeah,
Right.
that's true.
Yeah.
Moving on.
Moving on to the Universal Science Band.
WTF. Like, what?
Another Mad Libs creation. The Universal...
Keep reading. I'm reading it.
Okay. The Universal Science Band was a group of Universal team members playing various instruments on Exposition Boulevard, and they would perform songs such as The Monster Mash and My Skin Crawls. Also, I just want to say, what are we laughing at?
Because I'm just picturing like random team members like, I can play the harmonica.
Yeah. Okay, that's what I was
What were
imagining
they
too. Like,
dressed in? Like,
in science labs, they had to be, right?
No. They each came from work. So one's dressed in like the Back to the Future costume. One's
Yeah.
dressed in like the Twister costume. One's dressed in the Earthquake costume. And they're like, we haven't clocked out yet. We're just here. Did
This-
you bring your kazoo this time? Great. I brought my triangle.
Because obviously, like, even if they are dressed as like a band, they are team members. But the way it says it makes it sound like they just got like a custodial person, a security team member.
Yeah.
A,
They had a sign up in the break room and they were like, who can play an instrument? Pull this piece
Yeah.
of paper and call this number. We'll give you
learn the Monster
overtime.
Mash. Quick, learn the Monster Mash.
What is My Skin Crawls? What song is that?
Let's
I don't
look it
know.
up.
I have no idea.
I don't know.
We can't play it on the episode though. I
This
did
is
learn
craziness.
that. I got
Oh,
in trouble.
true.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, next
this
up.
next one sounds okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't read ahead, so let's see. This is Dr. Frankenstein's Theater. The Mistress of the Night was a character based around a horror movie host from the 60s and 70s. She would show the audience viewings of the Frankenstein and Dracula movies along with Frankenstein's monster and Dracula themselves. The movies would be restored versions with never before seen, quote unquote, scenes added and was located in the Graveyard Review Theater.
What?
Interesting.
Was it like it's like a film festival?
Yeah.
Would
Okay,
they
it's not
play
as
the
cool as I
whole
thought it.
movie?
It's the Disney shorts, but horror version.
I guess.
Did they play the whole movie?
Restored versions with never before seen scenes
This event
added.
was only 6 hours long.
So that was
Yeah.
where you like went to take a break, I guess.
I guess
I'm
so.
imagining also like that watching Frankenstein while the monster is there. I'm picturing like a question and answer session with like him sitting in one of those chairs in front of the screen with the mistress of the night. And she's
Oh
like,
my
if anyone has
God.
any questions for the monster, I see one guy down here in the third row. Can we get the mic over to him?
Oh my God.
Hi, the monster. I'm Carl. Big fan.
Love your work.
What was it like working with
How does your boss treat you? Does your pay well? I'm confused.
Do you think
Oh,
you'll ever get
yeah.
married?
good?
You think you'll ever get married?
Mistress of the Night is like,
Oh.
guys, please let's try to keep the questions relevant to the film, okay? Let's try to stay focused.
Oh my god.
Love it.
Okay.
All
moving
right.
on.
And we have a million more shows. So
Yeah.
here we
Oh my
are.
god.
All right. Moving on. We have the Iron Belly, which, all right. Okay. This show performed in San Francisco. We are changing locations. We are out of New York City. Thank goodness.
It's about time.
It featured a tattooed man eating fire, ice. Okay, eating ice is very simple. I do it every day. Anyways, not really stellar. And other strange things in front of guests. You know, if I could be paid to stand in front of a group of people on a stage and just eat, I would do it.
Right?
Doesn't
Wonder
seem
what
that
other
hard.
strange things he had. Like maybe he ate
Yeah.
bugs and stuff though.
Probably.
Yeah,
It was probably
nails.
the beginnings of that Fear Factor challenge where they throw all that stuff in the
Yeah.
blender.
And apparently the
Mm.
fact that he's tattooed made him seem scarier. I don't know.
Yeah.
Guess
probably.
tattoos weren't such a big thing
Yeah.
back then.
I have questions.
I know.
He's eating ice, and people are like, we're not impressed. He's like, yeah, well, look at my arm. And they're like, oh my God,
Wow.
ink.
Oh my God. All right. Next, The Human Impaler. So this show featured a knife thrower doing various tricks, also in San Francisco. Fun.
Okay.
I know a few people who do that. It's honestly very scary to watch them do that. And like when you actually know them, you're like, oh my God, I swear.
You know people that do this?
Yeah. So
Okay,
when
now I
used-
have questions.
Yeah. So when I used to work at Pirates Dinner Adventure, some of them were part of like this traveling, I don't want to say circus group, but like kind of just oddities group. They would do like Ren Fest and things like that. And so one of them was a fire eater. Two of them had like a
Oh.
knife throwing kind of like routine. Yeah. It's terrifying.
Wow.
Yeah. It's cool. They also taught me how to throw a whip. So that was neat.
Ooh.
Oh.
I know. It's my one fun talent.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
No, speaking of whip, because one of the words in the description of this next thing. Ignore me.
What?
I'll make the connection after you read it. Go ahead.
Okay. Star Shower served as the warm up for Paul Revere and the Raiders.
Of the Lost Ark, Indiana Jones has a whip. Okay, there you go.
Oh, my goodness. That was a
Isn't there a
stretch.
Yeah. There's a football team, though, named the Raiders, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good job, Maddie.
Thank you. Sports. But also, Paul Revere, was he a zombie Paul Revere, or was he just Paul Revere with a lantern and a horse saying, the British are coming, the British are coming?
I don't
And that was
know.
it.
It looks like this is a band, like an actual band.
Are they a real band?
I'm going to look them up.
You do that while I tell our lovely guests about the show. Okay,
Yes.
Paul Revere and the Raiders, aka Monster Mash Dance with Paul Revere and the Raiders. Monster Mash Dance. That must be a song they did. Are we showing our youth here?
Monster Mash is just
I think
playing
so.
in all 5 corners of the park in this
Yeah.
event for
Okay.
6 hours. Up in the front, in the streets of New York, back in San Francisco, over in Expedition Boulevard.
Yeah, it says the band would play their most popular songs as well as the Monster Mash, as the alternate title seemingly implies. And along with Star Shower was performed on Hollywood Boulevard.
And
Nice.
I have some information here. Paul Revere and the Raiders, also known as Raiders, was an American pop rock band that saw considerable U.S. mainstream success in the second half of the 1960s and early 70s, with music veering from garage rock to psychedelic pop. But their early sound combined fast-paced guitar and vocal-dominated rock and roll with an intimidating R&B flavor. The band was known for including Revolution War-style clothes in their attire.
Shut up.
Okay, so there's your answer, Maddie.
Oh my God.
Again,
I'm
pulled
here
out
for
of the
it.
bingo ball.
Yeah, seriously.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
The-
how? Why?
That's pretty cool though. I mean, it reminds me, I always go back to Disney. I need serious help. In the new Halloween parties, they have the singers from Frontierland and they all like died in a specific way. You know what I'm talking about?
Are you talking
No.
about the Dapper Dans?
Yeah. But like the Frontierland Halloween party version of them. I cannot think of their name, but in my head, that's what these guys look like in
Probably
their,
right.
in
Oh,
their
okay.
garb.
Yeah.
That's fun though.
I think it's really cool that they had like just an actual concert happening in the
Yeah.
event. And if they ever wanted to do that, I know a band that would be very interested in that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah? What band is that, Kenneth?
They're called Pangolin.
Oh, that's awesome. Where can we find information about this band?
At Pangolin FL, everywhere online and on Spotify and anywhere else that music is streamed.
How do you
Sweet.
spell it?
Pangolin.
Awesome.
Oh, there you are. Oh my God, look, it's you.
That's me.
Wow.
So, everybody go check out Kenneth. Shameless
Playing-
plug over.
That's fun. Okay, what's this? This last one is, I find it fun.
The Monster Mardi Gras costume contest, also on Hollywood Boulevard. Again, we couldn't find any info on this, but we think the name may give you a bit of a hint. So I have read a little bit about this in a book before. So yeah, it was a costume contest, basically. So I mean, what
But
more
the
is there to say
monsters
about
in
that?
Mardi Gras. Oh my God. Can you
Yeah.
imagine? That's cute.
But it's kind of cool that people could actually and were encouraged to dress up to come to this event. So
Yeah, that is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Of course, now it's totally not allowed, like at all.
Yeah.
People, I mean, you can't, like,
You
I
can,
don't know.
Depends on how-
you can cosplay and kind of get away with it.
It depends on what you're trying to be and like what you're wearing.
Yeah.
Like you have to it has to be a costume that's basically made of like normal clothes.
Yeah,
without a
Disney,
mask.
Disney bounding.
Yeah,
You can
no
HHN bound.
Right.
because like
Um,
last year, you obviously, or was it last year? Yeah. 2019, 20 HHN 29. There was a lot of people in like the Stranger Things scoops,
yeah.
like costumes from
Oh,
like,
the-
But like
the
nobody
Scoops
in
Ahoy.
like full.
yeah. And I'm assuming this year there's
costume.
going to be a lot of people dressed up like as Beetlejuice kind of costumes as well,
Right.
for sure.
I guess as long as they don't have any kind of makeup on or anything, they'd allow it. I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway,
hmm
all right. We have a whole lot of information about this next one.
And finally,
Dum,
the
dum,
moment
dum.
you've all been waiting for. The show, the event, the attraction that everyone from across the world came to Fright Nights to see. Prince Dragon in Amity. Another show we couldn't find anything about.
This has been such an informative history lesson for our
Seriously.
listeners.
Yep.
I
have
mean,
the mind reels imagining what Prince Dragon could have been.
I know.
I feel like my brain is going to like 3 different things at the same time.
He's like a prince from some other country, and he just stands there on the stage, like waving.
Well,
Yeah.
knowing, like, thinking about how they did the rest of the event, they did the bingo balls and they pulled out Prince, like the singer,
Yes.
and then they pulled out like Dragon, and they're like, "All right, Prince, Dragon, there we go."
Like, I'm imagining like an actual dragon singing Purple Beret. I'm
Yeah.
imagining alternatively a prince, like as in, you know, prince as opposed to princess, who is a dragon. I'm imagining, and just like a bearded dragon, like a big iguana wearing a little crown.
That's it. That was it right there. It's a bearded dragon in a cage with a crown.
Literally,
on,
like,
guys.
I Googled it, right? I Googled it, and it says, and I quote, Prince Dragon was one of the 20 shows that was featured during Fright Nights in 1991. The show was located in Amity, to the left of the entrance of Dungeon of Terror. The show returned unofficially in Halloween Horror Nights 3. It is unknown where the show was located for that year, but still most likely Amity. During the year, it was part of the midway of the bazaar. Literally, that's it on
That's
the
it.
internet.
So we
Okay.
still don't know what Prince Dragon is.
Still no
Internet, you have
information.
failed me.
We could ask Julie.
I like not knowing.
I do follow her on Instagram.
We might have to do a follow-up episode with her so that she can clarify all of this
Yeah.
stuff we know nothing about.
Julie, please explain
Yeah.
your process.
That might not be a bad idea. So let's work on that.
Explain yourself. What is this?
Julie, we have questions.
Which team members played in the science band? We need to know.
All the questions.
Oh,
That could make for a fun night.
That would.
All right, guys, we are going to stop torturing you enough for this episode.
Future episodes of this have to be shorter because we will have to do 29 of these if we keep this pace up.
Well, you know, Universal isn't giving us a whole lot of information about this current HHN, so we got to do something to fill in the time.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I feel like for until like 95, 96, I feel like it's just going to kind of be this, because there was like 1 to 3 houses those first 5 years. So it's, you know, a lot of shows.
Yeah, that's true. This year does have an unusually large number of things happening in it.
yeah, a lot of
All right.
questionable things. But in the future, we'll have a lot more information. And
Yeah.
Things shrouded
And
in
I'm-
mystery, lost to time.
I am so excited to talk about the Rat Lady. She is,
Oh, yeah.
I'm obsessed with the Rat Lady. I find her to be so fascinating. So fascinating.
Awesome. Well,
I'm pumped.
stay tuned, guys.
Yeah.
Stay tuned.
We want to give a big shout out to HHN Legacy and horrornights.fandom.com for the info used in this episode, even if there was a lot of it missing, but that's not their fault. And of course, all our opinions and snark were our own.
All right, guys, that's it for tonight. So, again, like I said, we will stop torturing you and move on to the next one. So, hopefully, you'll hear back from us soon. And until then,
The podcast has come to an end. Now get out.